guys. Let's have more people join and then we can kick off. A big thank you for the rose. Josie, die hard for Christ. Hey, brother, how you doing, man? Abiki, thank you for the rose. Noble Gerald, welcome. Welcome. Well done, my brother. How is everything? Thank you for the likes. Akaba Peace, thank you for the likes. Akaba Peace, thank you for the likes. Noble Gerald, thank you for the likes. Thank you. When you like the video, it helps to spread it to more people, so more people can join in live. What I want to discuss this morning is something that is very important for every man. I started discussing it yesterday night, but the network was not very friendly. So I decided to continue this morning from where I stopped yesterday night. We started 2 days ago focusing on us, men, from manipulation, because there is war against you. There are 3 things that every man must always be conscious of. As a man, every man has a battle to fight. So the fact that you are a man, mainly at your identity, your masculinity, and you are waging this war not because you did anything wrong. Is it not because of what you did or did not do, but because of who you are as a man? You are at war. Because men form an integral part of society. Men are very pivotal to the progress and the sanity and the vision and the direction and the discipline of any society. So if you can bring men down, you have already brought down the society as a whole. If you can remove men from the family circle, from homes, then you have already destroyed the next generation. A fatherless generation is a hopeless generation. So as a man, the first thing you must understand is that there is war against. Man has a battle to fight. There is a battle that you are fighting: emotional battle, financial battle, economic battle. I think today, maybe later in the day, I'm going to talk about economic warfare. I've done a lot of research on different subjects, and I try to personalize these things. Because when you talk about economic warfare, people easily go to countries, organizations, and all that. But as a human being, you also know that you are fighting an economic warfare. There are restrictions against you. There are people planning, sabotage, just to ensure. Good morning, Israel. Good morning. Just to ensure that you are weak economically. Yes. So there is the emotional war against you, economic war against you, physical war, health, war against you. Because a sick man is already defeated. When a man is sick, he has dreams, he has ambitions, he can't even take care of his family. We've seen men in bed, hospital bed, crying, not because of himself, but because he's looking at his children and his wife and he's like, he can't help them. He's helpless. So you have to be conscious of these 3 things as a man, of which the first one that I said is every man has a battle to fight. You have a battle to fight. You have a battle to fight. And the second one is every man has an adventure to live. Your life as a man is adventurous. That's why you can't be afraid to live your best life. Because your life as a man is full of adventures. It's full of miseries. It's mysteries. It's full of stuff that sometimes you can't even find an explanation for them. But everything is meant to lead you on your masculine journey to who you are meant to be. As a man, you are becoming who you are every day through the circumstances and situations that you go through. So you have an adventure to live. So your mother, your mother can never, your woman can never be like your mother. No. I want to marry a girl that will treat me the way my mother treats me. No. No, it's not possible. Your woman, your wife, will only treat her children. Yeah? And pamper her children and treat them, not you. You are not a child now. The responsibility of pampering and tolerating excesses, major excesses, is that of your mother, not your woman. Because you are partners. The relationship between a man and his woman is not a mother-son relationship. It's a romantic relationship between a man and a woman. Partnership, romantic partnership that is meant to yield other results in the different areas of their lives. Yes. So if you don't build yourself as a man such that you are organized, in the presence or the absence of a woman in your life, you know what you want, your life is organized, you will become desperate when you meet a girl that can pamper you like your mother, and you'll not be able to make quality decision. A lot of men right now, you can't leave your woman, not because she's that spectacular. Never be your mother. It's impossible. When everybody gave up on me, the only person that didn't give up on me was my mother. Listen, a girlfriend can leave you. The same girl that you think is she behaves like my mother, she treats me the way my mother treats me, she can leave you in a split of a second. But you can burn down a whole city and your mother will still stick by you and still support you and still be loyal to you. So stop expecting your woman to be like your mother. It's an error. It's impossible. You're expecting too much from her and you will drain her that way. Expectations makes an ass of all of us. A lot of you guys, your expectations of your woman, they are too ridiculous, too high. Because you have not built yourself. You are expecting a woman that will come and pamper you the way your mother did. You need to reduce your expectations, not your standards. Not your standards. You need to have standards, but your expectations, you need to minimize them. Don't build expectations around how your mother treated you. That's an error. Don't do that. Thank you, Heart Code. And that's why you find a lot of men out there who are acting desperate. The moment they meet a girl that they think fits into that space that their mother left, that vacuum that their mother left in them, they are desperate. Even without that, they meet a girl that they like, they are just desperate. They are just desperate. Like the video I saw online that triggered this topic, I felt it was disgusting to me, honestly. Where the girl, they used to date, and then this show is about exes coming together to discuss why they broke up. And then in the video, the girl was telling the guy that you were choking me, you were calling me too much, you were doing this. Sometimes we were chatting, you were calling me and then sending me messages on WhatsApp at the same time, simultaneously. You are using different mediums to just make sure you choke me. That was what the girl was saying. And the mumu guy sitting down there was saying, isn't that how couples are meant to be? You're not a couple, you are dating her. Even if you are couples. And this is the situation for a lot of guys. So now he's acting desperate. And women don't like desperate guys. Even men don't like desperate women. The moment you start acting desperate, people just start withdrawing from you. Even if you are desperate, don't show it. no matter how I like a girl, yeah, the first thing I tell myself is, it's not compulsory I get her number. One. Number two, it's not compulsory she says yes to me. Two. Number three, it's not compulsory I date her. You have to settle these things in your mind. So to you, it doesn't become a matter of life and death. You must get the girl, you must keep her. It's a matter of life and death. No, that's not the way it is. It's you first. You have to, it's you, your life. Your self-worth, your self-esteem in who you are. Whether I get this girl's number or not, I know who I am. It's not, my value and my worth are not based on me having a relationship with this girl. No. It's a plus if I bring her into my life. So, desperation puts people off, not just women, puts them off. It puts them off. Because, and guys who are desperate are guys who still have this, my mommy, spoiled boys all over the place, mannerless all over the place. They are looking for a woman to do for them what their mother was doing for them. They think that they are empty without the presence of a woman. They can't do anything. That's why when the woman comes, then the woman takes over where their mother stopped spoiling them. Stop acting desperate. I met a girl, and I met her, and then, cool girl, looking good, and then I think, okay, we bought something from her, bought perfumes and all that from her. I went there with my big sister, and we bought, these perfumes and all these things from her. And then after buying those things from her, I was like, I like this girl. So she has this bag where she keeps all the perfume. She has a very big shop, making, cool girl, productive, and doing her thing. So on the bag where the perfume was, I know that, thank you so much, Abuja guy, her numbers were there. So I was like, okay, I'll copy her number from the bag. No desperation. It wasn't about, I have to get this girl, No. So I copied her number. I bought a perfume from her already, so I can communicate with her. So I saved her number on my phone, and then on WhatsApp, I burst and said, your perfume is really, really nice. I was like, oh, who is this? I was like, oh, remember me? I was the one that came with Ajia the last time. I was like, okay, thank you. So I stopped it there. I wasn't chatting with her. Some guys at that point, they just want to, except you are trying to get the girl just to smash her and move on. Yeah. And girls who are just hook up products, that's the way they want you to just, let's do this thing quickly and just smash. But there are girls who are also high value, who have standards. I'm talking about those kind of girls. Yeah, those are the ones that you can't just, the moment you start making it look like it's a rush thing, you put them off. You repel them. Those kind of girls, you don't attract them by acting like a woozy. Thank you, Real Demola Balogun. So I was watching her stories and all that. So, she posts this song a lot. This song by Ashake, Alalademi Ashake. And I love Alalademi Ashake too. So I noticed, that's why I just sent her a message. I was like, I think this artist needs to send you a direct check because you seem like his biggest fan. So she told me, I really, really like the song. So I knew that at that point, I already had the foundation to build a conversation. Quite nice artist, so much energy, and we started chatting from there. And guess what? I chat with her now, I give it a break. I am not going to act desperate and make her feel that if I don't get her, I am finished. And that's what a lot of you guys do. You give girls the impression that if I don't have you, I am finished. And that's why you have to use money, resources, and your life to keep them. Because you did not get the girl based on who you are. You got her based on what you have. There are two different things. If you get a girl through what you have to keep her with. Last time I was talking about rich simps, guys who have money, but they are idiots. That's why I said a man must build himself, must know his identity, his assignment in life, his value, his worth, before making money, so that his life is not built around external things, but internal things. So I'm chatting with this girl. Whether if I get her, it's for something serious, not just to smash. There are girls that you chat with just to smash, and that's it, and move on. But if it doesn't work out, move on. It's not compulsory. This network has started again. Stop acting like it is a verse of the Holy Bible or the Holy Quran that you must be with this particular girl. Her name is Ezini. Her name is Shola. Her name is Amaka. Her name is Khadijat. And if you don't get her, your life is over. No, that's not the situation. So when you settle this in your mind, you know that you can still move on and get someone else. So you stop acting desperate. Like, acting desperate for what? I've read the comments of a lot of guys who, when men don't know how to handle these things. They are doing so much for a girl to keep her. But the girl they are underappreciated. And the more they are underappreciated, the more they want to do. Let me do this and see if she's going to, appreciate me this time. She will never appreciate you. You are acting desperate. And your desperation is predicated on the fact that you don't even know who you are. You don't know who you are. Your value and your worth are based on external things, not on what is on the internal. You have not discovered who you are. So that, how do you build your life around these things? So that you are protected from being taken advantage of and being abused and being drained. How do you do that? Self-discovery. And self-discovery is a solitary journey. That's the issue here now, because so many people have been in the crowd. They want to remain in the crowd. And sometimes life will force you to go on that solitary journey. If you don't do it intentionally by yourself, life will force you to go on a solitary journey of self-discovery. It's painful, it's hard. Yes, there is no great person who did not go through this phase of life. Loneliness. You are just alone by yourself, trying to figure out. Yes, I'm trying to fix the network. Let me know, how is the network now? Because I just... It says good connection. Okay, the connection is back. Unstable. Okay, the connection is back. Unstable. It's pathetic. So I think that because of this network, unstable connection, good connection, unstable. Okay. Let me... Okay, I think the connection is better now. How is the connection now? Let me know. So you must Build your life around all these important things I've mentioned. Then when you do that, you have granted yourself immunity from desperation. And like I said, desperation repels women. Thank you. Thank you. So, by way of recapping what I've said so far, your woman is not your mother. So, you have to lower your expectations. Don't compromise your standards, but you have to lower your expectations, because your woman is not obligated to accept the trash and the excesses your mother accepted from you. Get that straight. You have to be a man to have a woman. The problem we have is that the problem with a lot of cases of masculinity gone bad, where you have men abusing women and all that, is because he is still a boy. His mother mamaed him to death. His mother spoiled him. So now he's looking for a woman that will take over his mother's position. Spoilers. That's why we have a lot of issues. That's why we have these cases of masculinity gone bad, where men are abusive and they are doing crazy things to women. He has not grown. I told you the last time that manhood is initiation, and a lot of people have not been initiated into manhood. They are still boys with testicle, get married, raise a family, transfer this dysfunction to their sons transfer it to the... So nobody is teaching them the art of masculinity. Thank you so much, Leondo. So, your woman is not your mother. She's not your mother. Your woman is not expected to accept the excesses your mother accepted from you. No, I told you at the beginning of this session that when you read the holy books, your mother technically gave you life. She gave you your flesh, because from her flesh, your flesh was formed through God. From her kidney, you got your own kidney. From her liver, you got your own liver. So what loyalty can be greater than that? So your mother's loyalty to you is till death. Stop expecting that from your woman. She's not even your sibling. Your woman is the only person in your family who is not related to you by blood. It's only by partnership and covenant. It's a covenanted relationship. It is not by biological blood, biological connection. So you cannot have crazy expectations of your woman, thinking that she would replace your mother. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You will put too much burden on your woman, and it will drain her so much that it can bring out the beast in her. So relationship is for men who can take care of themselves. Thank you, Fizzy Designs. A lot of you guys, you don't know how to take care of yourself, and because you have been spoiled by your mother, and more often than not, your mother expects your woman to be like her, because to your mother is passing the baton to your wife. I have spoiled this boy. I do everything for him. I wash his boxers. He doesn't know how to do anything for himself. So as his wife now, take over from me. This is bull crap. This is crap. This doesn't work this way. That's why, as a man, you are meant to free yourself from mommy shackles. I've freed myself from it. My mother is... I love my mother more than any other person in this world. But I have freed myself from that mommy shackles. No. When I visit my mother till now, my mother wants to serve me food. Don't serve me food. For what? Your mother wants to serve you even... She is 100, you have 30, she wants to serve you. That's because the loyalty, the bond is beyond human understanding. The loyalty of a mother to her son, especially, is till death. That's what it is. So you don't think that your woman must take over from your mother. No. You are putting burdens on the woman. No. You must understand the roles, the significant roles that your woman is meant to play in your life, and is different from the roles that your mother is meant to play in your life. Let's cut this crap. Let's quit these things that makes us look like boys. That's why you see men these days. They say, men are boys. But I'm not a boy. No, I'm not expecting you to be like my mom. No. No, you are my partner. You are meant to partner with me, not to pamper me. I don't need your pampering. When you look at history and you look at all the things that happened, the warriors in the past, were they boys? Men who fought battles, conquered cities. But an average man nowadays is a boy. His mother has spoiled him. So he expects his wife to spoil him too. And then his mother has given the impression to his wife, you must spoil my son. That's why, like I told you, all, if not, let me not say all mothers, but 98% of mothers will take the side of their son. Whenever there is a conflict between a man and his wife, the man's mother takes the side of his son because he spoiled him. He won't even give the wife a listening ear. Like, let me hear her side of it. Automatically, she is wrong, my son is right. Because I spoiled him. I murmured him to death. And you are meant to take over from me and spoil him too. Accept his excesses. If he is an asshole, accept him like that. That's the way I accepted him. I raised him to be a loser. So you are meant to continue from where I stopped. Yes. Yes. I have dated girls who wondered if I really needed them to do anything for me. Like, they felt like I could handle everything by myself. So they saw the relationship as a privilege for them to support. That's the way you are meant to build your relationship. You don't build a relationship as a man such that you are sending out signals that I am a loser, I am incomplete, I am confused, I don't even know what to do with my life. Woman, please come and help me. That's below what they call manhood. You are not a man that way. You are not a man. And this has little or nothing to do whether you have money. A lot of guys have money and they are this way. They have money, but they are woosies and they are losers and they are simps. And they think because they have money, then the woman can now come into their life and then they can now use money to keep her. So even if they are not getting value, corresponding value, they have to just keep the woman with their money. And even if the girl is abusive to them, she disrespects them, I have to keep her with my money because, hey, she's the one who accepts all these things from me. But you can't grow that way as a man. When a girl comes to my house and she sees the level of organization, how everything is where they are meant to be. I have 3 different incense. I like burning incense a lot. I have 3 different incense burners, which are very expensive. They are in the same place where they always are. And the girl comes to my house and she sees my library. Everything is organized. The gym is where it's meant to be. Everything is where they are meant to be. When I use them, I arrange them back. This kind of lifestyle makes a woman, she automatic respect for you. That's what you get. That's what you get from a woman. Because now, she knows that this one is already... Because women take advantage of disorganized men. Women take advantage of disorganized men. When a woman sees that you are incomplete and you have this mentality that without a woman, your life cannot be organized, she takes advantage of that. Many of you are with girls now in a relationship where she doesn't add any value to you, but because she knows how to cook and organize the house and give you great sex, that's why you are keeping her. This are not the reasons why you keep a woman in a relationship. These are important aspects of relationship, but they are not the main reason why you keep a woman. Listen, a woman that comes to your house and she meets an organized house, whether you are the ones that did it or you hired people to do it for you, if she is helping you do stuff in your house, she sees it as a privilege, because to her, she knows that with or without her, you can do it yourself. It's the truth. And this is the antidote to becoming a desperate man. Mr. Yokunle Interior, well done, bro. This is the antidote to escape being desperate. Let me see if anybody can go live with me, and anybody wants to go live, then we can have a chat. I think what I'm going to do now is download this, all my live videos. They will be, I'll be taking them to my YouTube channel. I want to build my YouTube channel so I can be taking this live video, so I can now refer people to go and watch them later. Like this session, for instance. So guys, the take-home point from this session: discover your identity as a man. Make sure that your value and your worth are not built on external things. They are built on your understanding of who you are. You must have an inside information of who you are. And that's how to survive the worst crisis in life. I have faced the most terrible crisis in this life. I've been suicidal. I've been into, taking pills to survive. I've been homeless. I've been hungry. But in all those situations in my life, I knew who I was. Like, no, I am Femi Jubal. I can't go down. You must make sure that your identity is built around that inside information, not around whether the kind of car you drive. All those things are important. And then you must also know that as a man, 3 things happen to you. You have a battle to fight. As long as you are a man, there is an automatic war against you. It's not about what you did or did not do. It's about who you are. Because you are the crux of the society. You are an integral part of the society. So, and there is an attack against family, against societal values and structure. So if they can get you down as a man in your family, the whole family is finished. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. So as a man, you have a battle to fight. 2, you have an adventure to live. All of life, your life is adventurous. Interesting things will happen to you. So that takes you to, you have a woman to love. You have a woman to love. So this woman cannot live, she can live your adventures with you. She is a partner. She's a companion. Yes. I am considering marriage for the purpose of companionship. That's it. Partnership. I'm not looking for a woman that will come and spoil me. As a man, I know what I'm meant to do. I am self-motivated. I'm not looking for a woman that will come and say, oh, men are babies. I'm not a baby. I am not a baby. AJ Isaacs, thank you for the rose. Then when you have these 3 things in check, Southboy, thank you for the likes. It builds your immunity against desperation. Because the only reason why boys are desperate is because they have found someone who can take over from where their mother stopped spoiling their life. Yeah, it's the truth. So if anybody wants to go live with me, let's just chat. I need to understand this lady's comments because she said something quite profound. If she would like to go on live, if not, it's fine. Hello, how's it
Good
going?
morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
I I saw your comments and I felt that I'd like you to expatiate on it. So maybe I can
Hmm.
understand you better.
Okay, so
Where are you chatting from?
I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Oh, okay. How is
Yes.
Johannesburg? I have a number of friends there.
Yes. No, it's
Okay,
it's
all right then.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, basically, when you started the live, you were speaking about people who couldn't be alone, people
Yeah.
who basically needed like assurance from community, from like outsiders, like an outside
Yeah.
and external opinion in order for them to be sure of themselves. But
Yeah.
growing up, as soon as I reached my 30s, I realized that if you can't live by yourself and have self
Mm,
introspective, there's no way that you can actually open yourself up to the world out there and be your true self, right?
mm,
When I
mm,
say live by yourself, self introspective, sometimes as human beings, and especially us as women, we have
mm,
certain expectations from the different gender, right? We have certain
mm,
expectations. We want this, we want
mm,
that, we want that. But else
mm,
within ourselves, there are certain things we ourselves have not accepted and we haven't fixed. So me as a
mm,
woman, if I come to you broken, you as a man, you're going to try and fix me. So that
mm.
relationship is not going to be a tangible, long-lasting relationship because one
Yeah.
of us is playing Bob the Builder. Whereas if we are two people as a whole, because there's no such thing as um my partner made me whole, because I believe that God made us whole. So
Mm,
two whole human beings should come together. So I
mm,
cannot come to you as not like a half a human being, if I can say like that,
mm,
where I else
mm,
I have issues within myself that I cannot control, I cannot fix, and so forth. But I'm
mm,
expecting a partner to come in and being understanding and be loving and be all these things, whereas within
mm,
myself I have demons that I'm fighting. But if I
mm,
can't face those demons all by myself alone, there's no way
mm,
that another person from outside can fix that for me. So that is
mhm,
what I meant, that people would rather live in a construct of a community where you have yes men around you, where else nobody's
mm,
actually calling you out to say this is
mm,
wrong, this is right. So if you don't
mm,
sit by yourself and spend time by yourself to say this is who I am, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, how do you
mm,
expect people from outside to understand you when you don't understand yourself? So basically,
mm,
that's what I mean, that people have all these unreasonable claims that, oh,
mm,
I'm a boss. Like, like you'll find women who have these unreasonable expectations. They expect, okay,
mm,
for example, they will be like, I can never date a broke guy. I can never date a guy who doesn't
mm,
work. I can never, but you are sitting at home 24/7, you are on TikTok, but
mm,
you cannot. What is it
mm,
that you do for yourself, within
mm,
yourself, to
mm,
uplift yourself? Forget a man in your life. What are you doing?
mm,
Because in this life, before marriage, God has brought a purpose for each and every single one of us. So is my purpose
mm,
in life now sitting on TikTok and waiting for a man? Is that my purpose in
mm.
life? Or is my purpose in life to live what God has put within me first, as a woman, as
Mm,
an individual, to go out there to do
mm,
what I need to do? So whoever comes into the relationship cannot deter me
mm.
from who I am, because they can't come and tell me who I am, because I already know. That is how
Yeah,
people end in abusive relationships, because you don't know who you are. The minute a man
exactly.
comes in, he tells you, my woman does this, my woman does this, you must cook, you must clean, you must. Now he tells you, quit your job, you quit your job. Do this, you do
Mm,
that. But if you
mm,
can stand up by yourself already before a man comes into your life, you can deter that this is the type of man that I want in my space. This is the type of man
mm,
that I cannot want in my space. You understand?
mm,
So that by the time the person comes in your space, or within your space, or in your life, basically, that
mm,
person already knows who this is, who I am
mm,
with. So they don't come in there to change you. That doesn't
mm,
mean that there are no You
mm,
don't make sacrifices in relationships. You do make sacrifices in relationships, but those sacrifices should
mm,
not change the core you, the core human being on who you really
mhm,
are. The same way as
mm,
if a person comes into your life, right? And a man comes into your life and
mm,
you guys break off the relationship. It is not up to you
mm.
to leave that relationship, to leave a man broken, because you must feel for the next
Yeah,
woman who's coming after you to say that the next
exactly.
woman who's coming after me also needs love. The next woman who's coming
Mm,
after me also needs to find a person who is whole. Because
mhm,
the minute you
mm,
break a man, the next woman he's going to meet he's going to have that perception of, oh, women break hearts, women do this. So he's not going to be himself 100% with the next person. So do not
exactly.
leave a relationship in a toxic manner. If you need to
Mm,
walk away from something, at least walk away having taught that person something, or be
mm,
civil with that
mm,
person. So if you don't know
mm,
who you are as a human being, you will always go around hurting people. That's just the
mm,
point that I'm trying to make. You go around hurting people, and you will go
mm,
around meeting the wrong people and thinking to myself, why am I always meeting the wrong guys? Why am I always meeting douchebags? I always see girls on TikTok, they're complaining about this guy, that guy. But if you put yourself in situations, you
mm,
understand, where a guy cannot play with your feelings, you are
mm,
most likely not going to get hurt. Me, myself, I work. I have my own
mm,
apartment. I am a
mm,
single mother of 2 kids. You understand?
mm,
So I know
mm,
what my responsibilities are in this life. I do not ask a
mm,
man for anything because I know
mm,
that these kids, even though their father is not there anymore, but these kids,
mm,
they are now my responsibility. If a man
mm,
comes into my life, it is my responsibility to make sure that he is not toxic towards me, he's not toxic
mm,
towards my children. You understand?
mm,
But it's
mm,
also my responsibility. It's not his responsibility. The kids are
mm,
mine. You understand?
mm,
If I'm dating a guy, I'm expecting him to come knowing very well that this is Fifi, this is what she
mm,
has, and this is what she brings. But I am
mm,
not going to now force my kids against that guy, or force him to take care of those kids. That should be his
mm,
doing. He's willing. He's
mm,
feeling that this is
mm,
what he wants to do. So basically, if we don't take care of ourselves as human beings and we don't take care of the people around us, regardless of whether or not this relationship worked for you or it didn't
mm,
work, it is not okay to leave a person traumatized, because there are other human beings who have to interact with that person, whether it be
mm,
in a relationship or it be in a friendship. Those human
mm,
beings need to interact with that person. So if you leave a person broken, the rest of the world is going to come across a broken person. And now that person is going to be toxic towards everything else. That is why in South
mm,
Africa, there's this big thing that says men are trash, because
mm,
men have been acting trash towards women. The things that they are doing, there's little respect towards women. But if we
mm,
go and look at it where it starts from the home, it starts from the brokenness of where they come from, the no
mm,
like the relationships that they have with their mothers, the non-relationships that they have with their fathers. So that
mm,
also is something that affects people, and sort of like puts their outtake or outlook in life, or their
mm,
perspective in life. It deters them a little bit. So in
mm,
life, we all have to learn to have self introspective. We all have to
mm,
look at ourselves and be like, why am I like this? Sometimes
mm,
a relationship ends, you will blame another person, but you don't look at yourself and see, why am I
mm,
like this? Why did
mm,
this end? I will
mm,
tell you something. I am in a long distance relationship, right? My
mm,
boyfriend is
mm,
currently traveling. He's in Nigeria right now. There are
mm,
I'm a very difficult person, but growing
mm,
up, I had to learn how to actually step back from myself and
mm,
self introspect and say, why did this conversation go left?
mm,
Why did the conversation have this outcome instead of that outcome? I don't only use that
mm,
motto in my relationships. I use that motto at work. I use it everywhere in my life. Sometimes
mm,
I apologize even knowing that I am not wrong, but because I
mm,
want peace and because I want to move forward and because I am building, I feel like
mm,
in that situation at that time, that is what is going to make everything better. Maybe
mm,
one day that person will have a self introspective of themselves and say, even though
mm,
she apologized, actually I was wrong. But
mm,
there will be something that they deal with at their own time. So self
that,
introspective is very, very important. You can
mm,
hurt people, but why are you hurting people? Are you a hurt
mm,
person? I believe that people
mm,
who are not happy
mm,
hurt people. If you go around saying lies, talking, negative and stuff like that. It's because your energy is not a happy energy. You need to
mm,
invite good people in your life. It's the same in relationship. You invite
mm,
men in your life who are good for you. You invite women
mm,
in your life who are good for you. You see, I
mm,
find that most Nigerian men here in South Africa,
mm,
what they do is, especially when they have money, right? They
mm,
go
mm,
after the most beautiful girl with, the biggest nyash, the girl who's got the
mm,
biggest eyelashes with this and that and that. Listen, here in South
mm,
Africa, we are very popular for big nyash. So that is something that you will find everywhere. Okay, so that is the first thing that they go for because that's how they want to be seen on social media. And so now
mm,
I know a guy who had a situation where he actually almost went crazy, like mental. And literally, there
mm.
was nobody there for him because all the people who were surrounding him were not people of
Wow.
substance. They were not
Mm,
people who they were not people who understood him, who knew him. So if I
mm,
cannot call you or talk to you when I'm at my lowest, and it means
mm.
that you are a person of non-substance in my life.
That,
And that it is
that
how
is,
it is. So if you are dating a woman who, when every time you guys are talking, you are talking about money, you are talking
mm,
about buying this, you are talking about going on holidays, vacations, you are not talking about your future. You are not speaking
yeah.
about God. You are not kneeling down and praying together. You are not
Mm,
discussing things that are actually important in this life, discussing world
mm,
issues and so forth. What you guys are
mm,
constantly talking about, baby, let's make a TikTok video. Baby, let's buy out matching outfits. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely
mm,
nothing wrong with that. You have to have fun in this life. But what is
mm,
of substance? Because people think that I'm young, but you're wasting time. That's the thing that they don't understand, right? They
mm,
are wasting
mm,
time. You're thinking that, oh, I am forever young. I'm this girl. I'm so young. I'm gonna live my life. Who cares? How is
mm,
life? Live my life, chop life. It's nice now. When I'm 30, I'll settle down. But what have you
mm,
done for your soul? Because
mm.
you are wasting time. It's all good and happening because you are also getting old. We are all gonna get old at some point.
Mhm,
So now
mhm, mhm,
between now 25 and 35, you're chopping life, you're living, you are popping bottles, and then at 36, you have a heart attack or you get cancer
mm,
because you told yourself,
mm,
when I'm 35, that's when I'll settle down. But now you're
mm,
36, you have a heart attack or you get cancer. You are stuck in hospital.
mm,
Nobody's around you. Nobody's sitting beside you
mm,
because all your friends, they are
mm,
chopping life like you. Because all your girlfriends,
mhm,
they are chopping life like you. There is nobody who's
mm,
saying when they're making mistakes, like, dude, you have 100K. Why don't you invest this? Dude, you have money.
mm,
Why don't you do this? Let's start a business. Let's do this. No, we are
mm,
popping Moe, drinking Hennessy,
mm,
washing our hands with alcohol, showing the whole of
mm,
Instagram money. But your friends are not
mm,
telling you that, hey, I saw this land. How about we build this and do
mm,
this and do this? You guys are just chopping life. Instead, they will tell you how to make fast money. My nigga,
mm,
get on the internet, do this, do that, do that. They will tell you how to
mm,
make fast money. These type of people are the people in your life that the type of energy
mm,
that they bring. You think that you are not building something in the spiritual realm, but you are. You are building something, you're building a sort of energy that will follow you throughout your life in the spiritual realm, in this physical realm as well. This energy will follow you for a very long time. So, what you need to
mm,
do in life, you need to invite and correct the energies
mm,
that you keep around you. You understand? If you don't invite good energy, if you don't keep good energy around you, you will always have
mm.
this negative, bad energy following you around. Sorry, I'm ranting. I speak a lot. Excuse me. But we
No,
we just have to be careful.
this is
We just have to be careful.
amazing.
That's all.
Is
Yes, and it.
this you've said many proof things in 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth.
Hello, Fifi.
Yes, I'm
You
still
there?
here. Yes,
Said
I'm
you
still here.
you've said so many profound things in 30 minutes. The kind of lessons I've learned less than 30 minutes. You can imagine.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you the truth. I wish every everyone would learn from this and also apply these principles to make us better people and all a better place. The guys on my they are you already. Even if you are, they want to date you, they want to marry all the guys here. They are loving you already.
No, but honestly, Mr. Finney, I
Thank you
have
so
to
much,
say,
Fifi.
yes,
Thank
I
you.
really love your channel. I love that you are not biased. You speak the truth on both parts. So honestly, I like to go on your lives. I like to listen in. I do like to watch your videos.
Thank you.
I think also what you're doing is a beautiful thing, just to open the minds of young men out there. You understand? Because we have so many toxic and negative things that are actually influencing. The influencer,
Thank you.
I would say 80% of the influence is actually bad influence. So to build young men to the type of men that we actually need, that will make Africa a better continent. So
Yeah.
I would say keep up the good work for that, and God bless you.
Mm. Thank you so Thank you so much. I really have in touch, keep in touch, because I know that I hear from you. You have to say. So we'll keep in touch.
Amen. Yes, definitely. All right. Have a lovely day there.
All right then. Cheers. Have a great
All right.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Bye.
Wow. Bye bye. Wow. Bye. Wow. Guys, did you hear? Did you guys hear that? Wow. I have to get my daughter and write what she said. This is amazing. Brothers, I hope that you picked lessons from the things she said. It's okay to love her because I can see all your comments. You want to meet, you love her voice. Yeah, that's good. Thank you for compliments. But be she said quite a number of profound things. Everything she said, that we have picked up one, three, or four, or five things that she said. Apply these things into our lives. And when we do that, it makes us better and makes the world a place. I don't know. Guys, this is amazing morning for me. Fifi made it. She has made my day already. She's made my day. Thank you guys for all the likes, for all the gifts. Um, thank you for the follow. Fifi, and I'll talk to you guys in the day. Great, great, great day.